Hi, welcome to Divine Astrology, and I'm Joe. And this is July 2016 monthly prediction for Leo Ascendant or Leo Moon people. Hi, Leo. I'm not going to talk about the new moon because I already did a special video on it, and I'm late for videos. So I'm going to start with Sun, Venus, Mercury combination in your 11th house. 11th house is your gains, your income. It's social networking, older siblings, and your friendships. And Sun being there will make you so obsessed about gathering money. You feel like you want to do something and just get the money. And it will also make you a stronger person. And this usually will give a tendency to hate others because your dreams are not fulfilling, you are not getting enough gains, and this is because of the opposite people. So you will have this hate on others. And Venus in your 11th house, it's good, but mostly Sun takes control over whatever planets it is sitting with, and Mercury being there will make you communicate in a very logical way in social networking and friendships. And a new moon happened in your 11th house could also mean that you have a new beginning in friendship or new social networking stuff going on. But Sun being there will try to distract it because Sun is this very hot malefic planets which just shows things but it wouldn't give, because Sun is this bright ego that just want to get satisfied but doesn't want to accomplish things in a rightful way. It just want to see things. So this could mean that you will try to gather a lot of money. You'll feel like you need to make your incomes better and stuff, and you will feel a little irritated and you will blame others for this reason. And coming to Jupiter and Rahu in your first house, and you should feel lucky that they are going apart because Rahu is this obsession, and whenever Rahu transits your first house, it will make you a different person. It will turn your life in a different direction, but mostly in a good direction, because Rahu is very good in odd houses. So in first house, it will definitely turn you into new different life. And Jupiter will enter Virgo next month, so you'll also see good. But right now, just focusing on Jupiter and Rahu in your first house, you are not understanding your full capacity of your physical and your inner self. You need to realize the things you have, that the things you're capable of doing, because Rahu is this obsession, and Rahu and Jupiter causes Guru Chandal Yoga, which means the good that Jupiter have done is hidden because Rahu wouldn't let you see the goodness. And coming to Mars in your third house, it is in direct motion, and Mars in your third house will give you courage, will give you communicate in a very furious and aggressive manner. And this could also mean that you will have good connection because Rahu is this planet without emotions. Rahu is this complete dry planet. So you're going to communicate in a very different manner, in a very aggressive manner, and you could reach other people. And coming to Saturn in fourth house, Saturn is moving in retrograde motion, and Saturn is good when it is moving in retrograde motion because it is closer to Earth, and this is good. So things regarding your fourth house will accomplish. And Saturn moving your transiting your fourth house and being retrograde and being by itself, this could also mean that you will find a good place, or you will move your location to a peaceful and structured and organized environment. And coming to full moon in your fifth house, full moons are completions, and seeing the connection between the new moons and full moons. A new moon of new beginning happened in your 11th house of social networking and friendships, and completions and endings in your fifth house of creativity, love affairs, education. I see that either the friendship you have started could lead it to a love affair, or it could lead to an ending, because Sun is also aspecting your fifth house, and Sun is this great ego that you are unable to see others love. So this new moon, full moon, either could be a friendship ending in a love relationship, or a friendship going to end just like friendship. Then coming to Ketu, Ketu is in seventh house, and Ketu is this isolation, and when it is in seventh house, it will make you isolate from people. It means that you don't want to understand what other people think of you. You just want to go what you like, what you do, and what you feel better doing it. So Ketu in seventh house also will mislead you in understanding other people, because Ketu don't have head, it don't think, it just does things because it thinks that it is very spiritual, and this could distract and it could isolate you from people. And whenever Ketu is coming in your seventh house, that means you are not understanding other people in a rightful way. You are missing some information about others. So be careful about it. And coming to next slide. On 8th, Venus moves into Cancer. And today is 10th, it has already moved into Cancer. It's your 12th house. So 12th house Venus, 12th house is your bed comforts, 12th house is addictions, 12th house is losses and foreign places and isolated places like jails and hospitals. And Venus in 12th house, a pleasure going into a dark house. It could mean an addiction. It could mean any kind of addiction, alcohol, drugs, or cigarettes, or any kind of addiction. It depends on. Especially this is happening in moon sign, because Cancer is moon sign. So you will feel so moody and you will start having this addictions also. Moon also will increase the addictions, because the mind, if the mind is not having any kind of clarity, then you will use the alternative ways to get it rest. So this could mean addictions. On 11th, Mercury enters into Cancer, and finally on 16th, Sun also enters. When Sun enters 12th house, it will give you problems with sleep, because Sun is this burning light, and 12th house is the dark house that you want to sleep. It's your bed comforts. And when Sun is in your 12th house, it could mean sleep disorders, and it will also aspect your 6th house from your 12th house. That means 12th house is hospitals and isolated places, and 12th house is also a mysterious and spiritual house. And Sun in 12th house also causes eye problems, because 12th house is dark house and Sun is light. So you see this dark and light combination and your eyes will have little problem with it. And Sun aspects your 6th house, which is again your eyes and health and diseases. 6th house Sun is good to fight against your enemies and diseases, but it is bad coming to eyesight. So I see some problem with your eyesight regarding this 12th house and 6th house. And coming to Saturn and Mars combination, it is in your 4th house. And Saturn and Mars both are planets that show properties. And this is the 4th house of properties. So it could mean that you're going to buy a property or you're moving into a new property, because 4th house is your house, the comforts in your house and all the materialistic things in your house. And Mars is in direct motion, and Mars deals with properties, cars, and stuff. Mars also aspects your 10th house. Saturn also aspects from your 4th house. Through 7th aspect your 10th house. This could mean that you are desperately trying for a job, and Mars is this courage and energy. While Saturn being there will pull you back sometimes, because Saturn wants to delay things and it wants to give things um, on time. But Mars is moving forward direction. If you have really strong Mars in your birth chart, this could mean that you will buy a property, or you will get a job in government, or in kind of um, something related to Mars jobs. And if you have a good Saturn in your birth chart and a bad Mars, this could show in a different way. Saturn being there will delay things. If you're looking for any new job, it may get delayed, but you will get it by end of this. Whenever you get a job because of Saturn, it means that it will stay a long time. So if you miss any job, just don't worry. As soon as Mars moves out of this, Saturn will help you getting a job which will last a long time. And on 15th, Moon enters Scorpio. Moon is this mind, and Moon being in 4th house, Moon is your mother, and 4th house is also mother. And Mars and Saturn, Mars is this furious for forward going planet, and Saturn is this structure so slow moving planet. And mind and your mother will feel so confused about all the things that is going around. It could also mean that your mother health will affect a little bit, so be careful about it. And finally on 7th, sorry, in your 7th house, Ketu is going to conjunct Moon on 22nd of this month, and couple of days is going to be so moody. And this is happening in your 7th house of relationships and partnerships and travel. So if you're traveling around 22nd of the month for a couple of days, you have to use some precautions, because you will mislead by people, or you will miss some information. And Ketu and Moon combination will also makes you a very moody person. You will think that other people are not understanding you, and why these people are doing this to me. But you got to understand that it's your mind which is thinking in a wrong direction rather than what people doing to you. And Ketu and Moon conjunction also uh, causes problems to your mother, health problem for a couple of days. Again, it depends on your mother's chart too, so it is not for sure that she will get health problems or so. Astrology is just predictions. um, and that's it for now. I'll do Saturn and Mars a special video, because this is going to be very hectic. And thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video, Leo. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.